Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Blue Steel Tarot. Today is Wednesday, August 2nd. Happy August. It's crazy to think that we're already gotten halfway through the two prime summer months, right? Time just keeps marching forward. Hopefully you had a wonderful month of July. We certainly welcome the month of August. August is usually a wonderful month, particularly in the Northeast here. Yesterday, August 1st, we had our first full moon, which is very exciting. Hopefully you got to see it last night here in New England and Massachusetts. Boston area, the skies were clear and the moon was bright. So it was pretty amazing. So new moons are all about full moons, hopefully I've been saying that, are all about releasing and clearing and kind of letting go of what no longer serves you, right? So it's a great opportunity to kind of level set and kind of think from that point of view. So today's reading will kind of focus on that and kind of thinking about what do we need to release. So I'll pull a few cards. We'll get some clarity on that. We can certainly, if necessary, pull in some other tarot cards. I'll focus on the upright position. And then maybe we can pull some of the Whispers of the Ocean Oracle cards for additional guidance. All right, so in the area of what to release, we have the Knight of Pentacles. In the area of something to transform, something we can transform to reach our potential. Okay, so we have the Three of Swords. Very interesting. Something to illuminate what is coming to light as a result of this full moon is the Eight of Cups. And then lastly, what is the message from the universe? Message to you from the universe is the Magician. I love it. I'm going to pull another one for the message from the universe is the Moon. Okay, so very exciting. All right, I think this looks like a great reading. So let's kind of start off with what we're looking to release. So we have the Knight of Pentacles. This particular knight is the only one in the tarot that is not moving. He is perfectly still. He is on the horse. He is holding the pentacle in his hand. The backdrop includes, there's a lot of fertility behind him. The ground is fertile. The ground is ready. It's been tilled. It's been plowed, whatever you want to call it, and it's ready to be planted. And it's going to be productive and lucrative. He is just standing there, or sitting there on the horse, kind of looking out. Now, the yellow backdrop is a very positive thing, right? Yellow is a very positive, very cheerful, and it kind of aligns with the sun too, right? So overall, this does have a positive vibe and energy to it. What this tells me is you're focusing on something. There's something in front of you. There's something that's going to be kind of in front of you, if it isn't already, that is very desirable, very lucrative, a very good idea for you to pursue. There's an opportunity, right? And what this says to me is maybe you're kind of hesitant. You're kind of just standing there thinking, and maybe you're overthinking. So this could be releasing the overthinking, kind of releasing some of the fear and the anxiety of all the things that could go wrong. Because what this is suggesting to me is that there's a lot that's going to go well. Whatever it is looking very promising due to the nature of this card. And so I think what this is saying is you need to release that fear and the anxiety that's holding you back so you can move forward. So this horse can start moving is what you really need to do, okay? We'll get some more clarity on that one. In an area that you need to transform to reach your full potential, I think this is saying, hey, you've been holding on to some hurt and pain. And this does align with this movement, this lack of movement here. This could be something hasn't gone well in the past and you're kind of holding on to that, right? So what we know about the law of attraction, and the subconscious mind is when we have an experience, the experience becomes a memory. And then as we continue to think about that particular experience, we associate the emotion that we feel with those type of experiences. So the subconscious mind over time, it becomes embedded in our innate tech, I will call it our internal programming, right? So that if you encounter a similar situation or something that generates a similar emotion to the time you felt that emotion, your subconscious mind is looking to protect you. It is going to look to keep you safe, right? That's the objective of the subconscious mind. So what that means is that, you may hold on to this, and this will kind of keep you from reaching out, from taking the action, because you don't want to get hurt. You don't want to lose money. You don't want to, like, whatever the case is, you don't want to have the negative emotion and the feeling that you did the last time. And so I think what this is saying is like what you need to transform is understanding what those emotions you are holding on to are that no longer serve you. What were those experiences? This could have been a breakup. This could have been a relationship or something that went sour. This could have been an investment or a business opportunity that kind of fell apart. Maybe a business partner left you. I just got that randomly. Or kind of screwed you over, to be honest. I think you need to kind of take a look at like what those scenarios could be, because I think when you look at that further, you're going to say, I no longer want to feel this, right? I no longer want to feel that I'm not worthy of love, or that I'm not lovable, or all these emotions that kind of we might associate over time with these experiences, okay? Because I do feel like that is holding you back. Some sort of pain or hurt in the past, or sadness, loss, anything with that negative vibe is holding you back, and it's not really allowing you to like reach your full potential. And so what's coming to light with this new moon, I think, is there's opportunity, and you're moving on, and there's an opportunity to move on, but you need to move on. So it's interesting to me that like this here, we have the release, right? So we're in the position of release. What do we need to release? We have static activity. We have stillness. We have no movement. And then the illuminating is like kind of what's coming to light during this period of the full moon. And I always look at the period of the full moon as being like the day of the full moon, but even the subsequent days, the days all around it, right? So we're still within that period as of today, August 2nd, right? So what is coming to light? I think this is like the opportunity to move on and leave something behind. That there are brighter days ahead. There are other things on the other side of our comfort zone, okay? That just kind of came to me, so I'm just throwing that out there. There are a lot of things outside of our comfort zone. So here we have you firmly in your comfort zone because you've had this, you might have, had an experience that makes you want to be safe and comfortable and not have, not waste your time, lose any resources or money, damage or feel pain and hurt from relationships, whether they be platonic, business, or romantic. That's kind of holding you back. These two cards, though, you can see like this is kind of where you are. So this could be the opportunity to kind of get out of your comfort zone, take a leap of faith, right? I'm surprised we don't have the Fool on the table here. The Fool will be kind of taking that leap of faith, right? The message from the universe is this. The Magician. You have all the abilities, you have all the tools, you have everything you need to create and manifest exactly what you're desiring and what's in front of you and be successful. So whatever that is, and see how the yellow aligns here. So yellows are all bright, very bright, positive vibe colors. So you've definitely got it, okay? You definitely feel that, right? And what I'm getting from here is there are things that lie beneath the surface that maybe you don't feel like are going to be coming to you. But the combination of these two cards together with the moon, the moon is all kind of like the unknown. This is like, hey, you're moving into the unknown in some respect of your life, right? Whether it's starting a business, whether it's moving physical location, whether it's journeying into a new relationship or taking the relationship to a new level, starting a business, taking a new job, whatever the case is. The list is almost endless, right? Those are just some of the key ones. What this is saying, the message from the universe is saying there are unknowns. They're going to be exciting unknowns, and you are well equipped to handle those. So this should provide some assurance that, and confidence, right? This should you should be able to kind of meditate on this for a little bit and think about what has been holding you back, and then release that, because there's a lot on the other side of your comfort zone that is, and you're tremendously well prepared for this. There's things that you can't even imagine, I think, is kind of what I'm getting here. There's something that you cannot even imagine is out there, or the possibility exists, and maybe you're doubting it, and that's kind of like what this is highlighting too. There's something that you doubt, you just cannot get your head around or don't anticipate will happen. But the good news is that you are you are manifesting this month. This is a great manifestation card. You have the ability to create everything that you desire, okay? So it's pretty exciting. I'm going to use the Crow Tarot deck to kind of see if I can get some clarity on a couple of these things. And I'm going to ask... I always want you folks to see that I'm shuffling the cards so that I do attempt to have a nice unbalanced reading, and there's no, preparation for these. Okay, tell us a little bit more about the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so we have the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles, similarly to the Knight of Pentacles, is about standing still. He's kind of assessing a situation. He's kind of admiring the ability, admiring what he's created, what he's manifested, what he's kind of taking stock of what's out there. I get a feeling like you've been taking stock for a while, maybe. And again, like they're both stillness cards. So I think like as it relates to release, I think it's releasing that hesitation, that anything that's kind of like keeping you from moving. So the question to you is something to kind of meditate on. What is keeping you from moving? What is it? Moving forward, so metaphorically there. So what is keeping you from taking a next step or pursuing something that you're interested in? So that's a personal thing, but I would certainly kind of encourage you to kind of think about that. An area to transform. So tell us more about this Three of Swords. What do we need to know about this Three of Swords and what to transform? Okay, so I have the Five of Cups. So listen, folks, this cannot be more definitive in my mind, just like these two over here. Now we have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is all about sorrow. It's about change. It's about hurt. It's about emptiness. It's about, here's three cups that have spilled over. The good news is there's still these two cups standing behind him, but he's not focused on that. The crow is not focused on these two cups behind him. So transforming to reach your full potential is getting over some of these things that happened in the past. Remember, you are not your past. You are not your past. Your past is, and Neville Goddard talks about this, and others will talk about this, and Joe Murphy is another one that talks about this. Your current 3D experience is merely a reflection of your thoughts, ideas, and beliefs, right? So if we want to have a different future, we need to kind of change our thoughts, beliefs, and assumptions. So anything that happened to you in the past, obviously then, is under that kind of mindset, is that anything that happened to you in the past is a direct correlation to what your thoughts, ideas, and beliefs were in the past. So you're not in the past anymore. So I think once you're able to kind of release that and focus on, what are your thoughts, what are your beliefs, what are your assumptions? As Neville Goddard says, an assumption, although it may appear untrue today, if persisted in, will harden into fact. So when you have an assumption that you are successful, when you have an assumption that you are, in a wonderful relationship with somebody who is caring, loving, adventurous, whatever your attributes are, or that you are successful and valued and appreciated at work, for example, as you continue to think about these affirmations and you start embedding those into your subconscious mind, you will start to believe those, and you will start to see evidence of that in your actual world. So again, I think it's kind of focusing on your beliefs, your thoughts, your beliefs, and your assumptions. Okay. So again, I think, my suggestion to you as you take this away is meditate on those kind of things. Okay. As far as tell us more about this Eight of Cups. What is coming to light? We want to know what is coming to light. What is coming to light during this period of the new moon? Okay, so we have the Two of Cups. So, whatever you're moving towards, there's something to move towards. There's something to move towards. So your comfort zone, whatever that's going to be, it's really going to light you up. It is a great match. Now, if this is a relationship, if this is a person, this person will be a great match for you. You will just vibe well. You will work together well. This could be a business relationship. This could be a romantic relationship, although it typically presents itself as relating to loving and kind of romantic relationships. I wouldn't say it will be anything other than that. So, let me rephrase that. I think it could be any type of relationship, but whatever it is, it's going to be a good match. Okay. But it's outside your comfort zone. It's on the other side of what you're comfortable with. And it's it kind of relies on you releasing some of this pain and hurt and anything else that's kind of holding you back and keeping you still. So if you've got something that you've been thinking about, now is the time to do it. And I think what this is saying is it's going to be a great position. It's going to be a great new world for you. It's going to be stepping outside of that comfort zone and trying something new, and it's going to be a great match. And you are in a solid place of being well prepared for that. So let's pull one Whisper of the Ocean Oracle card for some guidance from Oracle. Let's see. I love this reading because I feel like those cards really just all lined up. And they kind of, I think just the clarifiers from the Crow Tarot just really kind of strengthened and reinforced what we kind of were arriving at for you as it relates to what we can take away from this period of the new moon. So, okay, so this is gliding through currents. With a different approach, you will glide through a situation with grace and ease. Going inward and bringing your understanding, perspectives, or behavior into flow will help your dreams take flight. Okay, so I think that's kind of aligning with what I was suggesting up here, right? Go within, do some meditation, understand what's been holding you back, take into consideration what your thoughts, beliefs, and assumptions are. And if they don't line up with what you want your future to look like, then you need to change those. And when you do, you will embark on you will start moving forward. You will be able to take inspired action, align with something that really kind of jives and fits well with you, and you've got all the power and all the tools and things that you need. And so something is going to come to light. There's something you don't know about yet. That's going to be I think a very positive, pleasant surprise. So anyway, I hope this was helpful with regards to the new moon on August 1st. And I will be back again soon. Please drop any questions or comments down below. Enjoy.